Now, I don't know if this is you, but I know that some people are still on the fence about making money with Facebook's content monetization as a Christian content creator. If that's you, I got something to tell you that I think is going to encourage you. Don't go anywhere. What's going on, everybody? It's boy Jason Swagger Rapper. Alright, so if you've been following my videos, you know that since January 31st, I have been making money on Facebook using the content monetization program, and I've been doing it just by posting mostly 80 to 90% of it, nothing more than photos or memes. And the rest of it, usually about reels, videos basically, or, a few text posts here or there, but mostly it's memes, photos, or reels, videos. And I've been making money every month since then, and I've been posting about it here on YouTube. I've been posting about it on my Facebook page. I've been posting my journey, and that's what this is. This is a journey of me growing my Facebook page, and all the stuff that I'm teaching here, along with documenting my road to success here, is thanks to a course that I invested in myself. This is not my course, but a course that my mentors created that I invested with my own money. It's in the link below if you want to follow what I'm doing, because a lot of people asking, what did you do? How did you do it? Well, I'm trying to show you, so it's up to you if you want to do it or not. But if this is something that you want to do, then I want to sweeten the deal a little bit. I want to show you exactly why it's powerful to post on Facebook. And there's a few good reasons for that, because even if you don't think that Facebook is your forever platform, if you think Facebook is kind of old hat and you'd rather be posting on TikTok or something like that, Facebook is the place to get started. I'm going to show you why. The first thing is that Facebook is pretty dang old. I mean, it was 2006, I think, when I first joined Facebook. And I was 20 something, and I'm not going to tell you how old I am now, but it's definitely, I'm a lot older than that now. So Facebook's been here a while. But back then, they didn't have all the competition that they do now. Now, competition is stiff. Everybody's flocking over to TikTok, to Instagram, to whatever else. I don't know what the kids are on now, but they're going there. So in an effort to stay relevant, Facebook is making it nice and easy for content creators to earn money off of content that they post there. In fact, you can fact check me because I know the number's wrong, so I'm just gonna give you an estimate, okay? But last year, Facebook reported that they gave, I think, about $3.5 billion in total to content creators just like you and me. That doesn't mean that the average person made $3.5 billion. That just means that all of the money that they paid out to every single content creator totaled the amounts of that 3.5 billion, which means that Facebook is very eager to have people create content to keep people on their platform. So what does that mean for you? That means that the opportunity is there. The opportunity is kind of like this whole gold rush thing or the whole .com thing. When the opportunity rises, it's a good idea to take advantage of it as soon as you can, because otherwise, you'll get to the point where the opportunity is no longer as fruitful or, awesome as it is now. And that's why all of my videos right now are about Facebook, because we're in that stage where Facebook is paying well. They're making it very easy for content creators, and I want to be a part of it. But as I mentioned earlier, some people may not want Facebook to be their forever home, and that's fine. In fact, to be honest, no place should be your forever home, whether it's Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, or whatever. Because the truth of the matter is, you're always in the fate of someone else. What you really want to do is you really want to create something that is truly yours. Think of it like this. In the Bible, Jesus talks about fishermen all the time. In fact, a good chunk of his disciples were fishermen. And when he was approaching them, he said, you've been fishing for fish. Well, now I'm going to teach you how to become fishers of men. So the idea behind it is still the same as it is now. You want to go where the people are. You want to go where the masses are. You want to go where, that's rule number one for fishing, is you go where the fish gather. And that's exactly what we're doing here. Facebook is not my forever home. Facebook should not be anyone's forever home, but it is where the fish are. So you're either going to invest money on paid advertising to places like Google or Bing to draw traffic to your website, or you're going to create content and get that to reach out to people on platforms like Facebook. And that's because the fish are swimming there. But of course, you don't just go to where the fish are swimming. You cast your net. You gather as many fish as possible until they become yours. And that leads into the next step here, guys. So Facebook should be step one. It is very easy now to create an audience, to take a niche, a topic, something that you really like to do, something you enjoy talking about, and make a page where you can build a community from it. Okay, so that is your part of the fishing idea. But now you have to gather it. Once you have enough fish, once you build the traffic, once you build, your reputation, people start to know, like, and trust you. Well, now it's time to draw them in. And whether it's Facebook, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, whatever the platform is, it can be from multiple sources. It doesn't have to be just one. Well, now you have to make it wholly yours. And the way to do that is to create something of value. What you want to do is you want to answer a problem. You want to be the resolution to whatever it is that people are looking for. So if you are in the Christian niche, there are so many things that you can target to be a solution or to help people with their Christian walk. You can reach out to people who don't know how to evangelize, don't know how to witness to people, and you could be that person who has experience or at least has the knowledge on how to witness and evangelize to people, and you could create something that can help people learn how to do that better. Some people don't know how to pray. I know it sounds silly, it's simply talking to God, but some people don't know how to pray. That's why even in the Bible it says, if you don't have the words, it's okay. The Holy Spirit can give you what to say. Through, there could be sounds coming out you that words just don't even understand, they don't comprehend. Some people don't even know how to pray. But you know what? You could create a resource guide or something like that, or even a prayer journal, something that can resolve that issue that people have. Some people are frustrated that they just don't know how to put what they're feeling into words. Well, you can be the solution to that. There are many different things out there that Christians are looking for, and you could be that solution. So what you do is you create it. You create whatever that is, like I said, a prayer journal or something like that. The course that I link here below, this is a course that I personally invested in. And at the time, I didn't have the money, so I whipped out my credit card. Now, I'm not encouraging you to go into debt and use your credit card, but what I am telling you is that I wasn't going to let myself be a victim anymore. I wasn't going to let excuses run my life. I pulled out that credit card, I invested in the course, and all the skills that I'm teaching you now, it's just a minute part of what I'm still learning from this course. And so one part of the course is teaching you how to take products like that. You could go to places like Etsy, Redbubble, whatever. You could go to places like that and you can create those products and you can, put it in front of your audience. But that's not enough, because what you want to do is you want to take the information, so like name, email address, and you want to create an email list. Now, I've talked before about how Facebook, your own Facebook page, could be an asset, and I still stand on that. It is an asset, but it is not a permanent asset. Having a email list that you own and control, that is the key asset right there. That is one that can stay with you for many, many years to come. So this goes back into the whole fishing idea. What you do is you go to the places where the fish gather. You cast your lure, your baits, right? This is something that is resolving a problem that your audience is looking for. And then you reel them in, you bring them in, and they become wholly yours. So you create the solution, you give them that, you create this value that they really need, and they look to you as the authority for it. You get the information so that you can bring them in. Now you have an audience that you can just create a brand around the stuff that you provide. And this is how you create a thriving business. And it's not just to have a business, it's something that matters to you. And that's why I'd say from the get-go, you should do something that you enjoy doing. If it's the Christian niche, then awesome. If it's not, then cool, that's fine. But the point is that you really need something, you need to choose something that is you are passionate about, something that gives you joy. Because let me tell you something, life is too short. And I know that's a cliche to say, but it really is true. Life is too short just to be stuck doing something. I mean, your alternative right now is working for a boss, which if that's what you enjoy doing, fantastic. But I'm telling you what your options are. Your options are, one, work for a boss, and if you don't like it, you're just doing it just to make a paycheck. You may feel like you don't have purpose. You may feel like, this is routine, and it may be something that irks you. I don't know if this is you, but I know there's many people who feel that way. So that could be one option. Or the other option is to take a chance on yourself, bet on yourself, and find that thing that you've always wanted to do. See if you could tap into that inner child again and think, wow, this is when I was last just so truly happy. Take that and make that into something that you can create a thriving business from. So my goal in this channel here for you is to show you how to build that. Let's build it together. But I'm telling you that right now the opportunity on Facebook is really great. And so yes, you could go to TikTok and Instagram and all those other places, but Facebook is doing pretty well and they're taking care of their content creators. Now, can I guarantee that you'll make what I make and you'll do how I do? No, of course not. Nobody can. First of all, I don't know you. I don't know your work ethic. I don't know all the decisions you make. Second of all, I help people that invest in the course that I've invested in. So if you were to jump on that course, I want you to reach out to me, because not only would you have access to Ben and Angie, who are my mentors, but you have access to me as well. And that way we can hold your hand and help you through the process. But we can't do it's impossible for us to do it for every single person that simply drops me a comment on this channel. But I will say this, I truly believe that if you have the confidence and the esteem to really go at it, success is not a question of if, it's a matter of when. So if you start with a Fisher gathering, Facebook, and you solve the problem for them, then you can bring them onto an email list and have a thriving business that can last you so many years. And the income potential is way beyond what you can imagine. I always talk about diversifying your income. Well, when you diversify where your attention is, you start with, let's just say you start with Facebook, you maximize that and you've got, hundreds of thousands of people there. Well, then you can continue to grow elsewhere. Do the same thing on TikTok. Now that you've got the skills, you can do it anywhere. You got the skills from Facebook, apply it to TikTok, apply it to Instagram, apply it to YouTube. Multiply it everywhere you go. And now you've got multiple things growing at the same time and growing your email list. And I'm telling you, the momentum will only get bigger and bigger, and you'll reap a harvest that is truly bountiful. So if you like what I have to say and you want to see more of this, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to hit that subscribe button, click the bell notification, give me a thumbs up on the video. Let me know if this is the kind of content you like. And I will tell you one more thing. I said it before, but now I'm getting more bold with this because I truly see the value in it. And if you want to see movement, you got to put your money where your mouth is. That link, and that first link you see below this video, is the link to the course that I learned my stuff. Like I said, if you do go into this, then I will be able to help you more. My mentors will be able to help you more. You'll be connected to the community with other people. You can spit ideas with them and all that. And so it's your choice if you want to do that, but that is a way to get around a lot of personal mistakes you might make. And it's like throwing gas on the fire. It gets you there faster. So that's what I'm going to leave you with today. Let me know if you like this, and I'll see y'all in the next video. It's your boy Jason, Supply Rapper. Much love, God bless, and as always, don't you know how to do this by now? Peace.